Hi everyone and welcome to today's flow. We'll start at the back of our mat in a wide-legged child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch, separate your knees out and walk your hands towards the front. Place your forehead on the mat and we'll take a moment here to tune into our breath and into our body. How is your mind today? Do you feel focused and at ease? Or is it cluttered and busy? Take a moment to note with no judgment. And what about your body? Do you feel fresh and energized or rather tired? And finally, is there maybe any connection between how your mind is feeling and how your body is feeling? Take a moment to reflect on that. Take one more deep breath here, in through your nose, and exhale side out through your mouth. Then, when you're ready, slowly come up onto all fours. Align your hips be right above your knees and your shoulders right above your wrists, and we'll come into a few rounds of cat and cow. So on your next inhale, arch your back, look up. And on an exhale, round your back, chin comes to your chest, gaze towards your belly button. 2 more times like this. Inhale to arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your back, chin comes to your chest. One last time, inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale to round your back. From here, we'll move into a couple of circles, come back into an arch, and from here, imagine you're circling your body into one direction. Stop in the middle, and we'll switch to the other direction. From here, come back into neutral, extend your left leg out, and look down to check if your hip bones are in one line. If so, lift your leg up and extend your right arm out. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together and crunch. Inhale to extend, and exhale to crunch. We're adding on to this. On an inhale, extend. Now bend your back knee and rotate to touch your hand to your foot. Then extend back out again and exhale, bring your elbow and your knee together. Inhale to extend, bend your knee, touch your foot, extend back out again, and exhale, touch your knee to your elbow. One last time, extend, bend your knee, touch your foot. This time, grab hold of your foot. Look back towards the front, find your balance. You can tuck your back toes under to help with that. And now kick your foot into your hands. Engage your core. Slowly let go of your foot. Come back into neutral and we'll switch sides. This time extend your right leg out. Make sure that your hip bones are in one line. Then lift your leg up. Extend your left arm out in front of you. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, bring your elbow and your knee together to touch. Inhale to extend, find length. And exhale to crunch. This time we'll move into our rotations. Inhale to extend. Bend your knee, rotate to touch your foot. Extend back out again, find length. And exhale, touch your elbow to your knee. Again, extend, bend your knee, touch your foot, and extend out again. And exhale to touch your knee to your elbow. This time will be different. Inhale to extend, bend your knee, grab hold of your foot, look towards the front again, find your drishti, your focus point, tuck your back toes under, and kick your foot into your hands. find length across your collarbones and keep your neck long. Take one deep breath here in through your nose. And exhale, release. Place your hand down again. Come back into neutral. Walk your knees back a bit for some cat and cow waves. Inhale to arch your back. Press into your hands as if you're sitting back into a child's pose. And exhale to bring yourself to the front again. Unravel your spine. Inhale to arch your back and move all the way to the back. And exhale to unravel your spine. One more wave like that. Inhale to press yourself back. And exhale, come all the way to the front again. The same will stay here. And start to wiggle your body from one side to the other. You can look past one shoulder, then look past the other, just to bring some movement into our spines here. Come back to the middle. Now press into your hands and roll your shoulders back. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale to lay your body down onto your mat. Place your hands to be right next to your chest. Roll your shoulders back. And on an inhale, you want to lift your chest up without using your hands. Hold for a moment and exhale, release. One last time. Inhale to roll your shoulders back. Come up. And exhale to come all the way down again. This time, keep your hands glued to your mat. We'll start the same way. Roll your shoulders back. Imagine that you're energetically pressing your hands backwards so your chest comes forward rather than up. Your elbows stay bent and tucked in right by your sides. And now slowly come down again. One more time, roll your shoulders back. Imagine you're peeling your chest up by pressing your hands backwards. Your hip bones stay on your mat. Hold here for a moment. And then slowly lie all the way down again. Make a pillow with your hands for your forehead. And we'll move into some hip extensions. Start by bending your left leg. Lift your knee up. And now extend your leg but keep the same height. Release. One more time. Bend your leg. Lift your knee. Extend your leg keeping the same height. And release. Other side. Bend your right leg, lift your knee up, extend your leg, and release it down. One more time, bend your leg, lift the knee up, and extend the leg out. Release. We'll do both legs at the same time. Bend your legs, lift your knees, extend them out by keeping the height. Hold, and release. And one last time, bend your legs. Lift your knees up, extend your legs out, and release. Good job. Now rebend your left leg, lift your knee, and now roll yourself over to the right. Touch your foot down to the ground. For a twist, your chest can lift up or it can stay down. Take a deep breath here, in through your nose. And exhale, side out through your mouth. Come back to neutral and we'll switch sides. Bend your right leg, lift up your knee, and now roll over to your left. Your chest can lift or you can place your chest and your forehead down. Just feel into your body here. Take a nice breath here in through your nose and side out. Come back to neutral. Place your right arm in a 45-degree angle in front of you. Bend your left leg, grab hold of your foot, lift your knee up, and as earlier, try to extend your leg out to be straight. Inhale here, and exhale, release. We'll switch sides. Place your left arm in front of you, grab hold of your right foot, lift your leg up, and then try to kick it to the back. Take a breath here in through your nose. And release, side out. And we'll finish off with a full bow pose now with both legs. So grab hold of your feet, roll your shoulders back, lift your legs up, and then try to straighten them as much as you can. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, let go of your feet and release. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Option to place your arms alongside your body for a nicer release on your back. Use this opportunity to check back in with your body and your breath. Take one more deep breath here in through your nose. And exhale, side out. Slowly come up again. Separate your legs to be hip width apart. Walk your hands out and sink your forehead down for our puppy pose. Aim to keep your hips above your knees, and if that feels good, you also have the option to place your chin or your chest down. Just pick the variation that works best for your body in this moment. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Slowly come out again, come back onto all fours. Tuck your toes under and then lift your knees up. From here, try to lift your tailbone up into the sky as far up as you can. And now straighten one leg, rebend it and straighten the other a couple of times. Until you come into stillness, you have the option to let your heels sink down into the mat, but do not worry if that is not accessible to you in this moment. The goal anyway is to find length across your back and along your hamstrings. From here we'll move into a couple of plank waves, so bring your chin to your chest and round your spine to roll yourself into a plank. Then bend your knees, arch your back and come back into a downward facing dog again. And again, round yourself out into a plank, bend your knees, arch your back to come back up again. This time when you're in a plank, place your left knee down, pivot it to the side, swing your right arm up and come into a side stretch. Your right arm comes alongside your ear here and there is one long line going from your fingertips all the way to your foot. Gaze up towards the ceiling here. Move your gaze down again, put your weight into your hand and your foot to lift your knee up. Kick it through and place it down to come into a fallen triangle pose. And then move back into a plank pose and 2 waves before we transition to the other side. So next time you're in a plank, place your right knee down, pivot it open to the side, swing your left arm up to be alongside your ear and come into a nice side stretch on the other side. From here, place equal weight into your hands and your foot to pick up your right knee, kick it through and then place it down to come into your fallen triangle pose. Move yourself back into a plank pose and we'll do 2 more waves to transition in your own rhythm here. And then come into your downward facing dog for a moment. And then slowly walk towards the front of the mat and separate your feet out to be hip width apart, maybe a little wider. Grab hold onto opposite elbows. You have the option to bend your knees here and just let yourself hang and sway from side to side. Release all the tension that is in your neck. Let go of your elbows, place your hands down, separate your legs even more and point your feet out. Come down into a Malasana, a yogi squat. Bring your hands to your heart center and use your elbows to press your knees open and sway from side to side. From here, come to sit down onto your bum. Move your legs up into a boat pose. You have the option to keep your knees bent or straighten them out. Place your feet down on your mat again and your hands behind you with your fingers pointing towards the front of the mat, and press yourself up into an upward table. Feel free to let your head hang if that feels good. Come down again, but move your bum closer to your feet and come to lie down on your back. Your arms come alongside your body, separate your feet to be hip width apart, and then press into your feet to peel your spine off the mat and come into a bridge pose. Interlace your fingers underneath your back and walk your shoulders in. Unclasp your hands and come all the way down again. Bend both knees in and then grab hold of the outer edges of your feet or anywhere along your calves, and rock from side to side for a nice hip opening in our happy baby pose. You have the option to extend one leg out and then the other. Just feel into your body and see what it needs in this moment. If there's any other pose you would like to do before we end the practice, now's your time. Otherwise, you can slowly release your legs out, reposition yourself, maybe grab a blanket or a jumper, and release into your Shavasana. Let your feet splay out naturally and turn the palms of your hands to face upwards. Even with a shorter practice like today, we are able to take a moment for ourselves and to open up and create space in our body. And by creating more space internally, we are creating more space for us externally. Through our practice on the mat, we are able to stand a little taller and to move with more ease. Everything that is happening for us on the inside is a reflection of our inner worlds, of both our minds and our body. And naturally, the opposite applies. All that is happening to us in our everyday life is leaving an imprint on us. Everything is interconnected. And that's why there is so much value in quietening down and taking note of how we are doing and how we are feeling, as well as in asking ourselves where these feelings might have come from, and to listen to the wisdom that lies within us, because most often that is not only the place where insights come to find us, but also many of our potential creative ideas. There is a true plethora of benefits that comes with adding a bit of mindfulness to our everyday. Slowly come back to your body and reintroduce some movements. You can touch your thumb to each finger. You can wiggle your toes, make some circles with your wrists. Take a big stretch like you're just waking up from a nice nap. Roll onto one side of your choice into a fetal position. Stay here for a moment. And then once you're ready, keep your eyes closed and slowly press yourself up into a seated position on your mat. On your next inhale, bring the palms of your hands together and place them on the space between your eyebrows on your third eye, honoring your intuition and your creative gifts. Move your hands to your heart center And then bow down to yourself to thank your body for this practice and thank yourself for taking the time out of your busy day to do something for yourself. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your day.